Yo, what is going on today, guys? It is about 8 a.m. right now. I'm going on my morning 45-minute walk, and I decided to make a video for you guys today talking about how to get new real estate clients for your real estate photography and real estate videography business. Let's get into it. All right, so step one, in the very beginning, when you're first starting your business, and when I first started my business, I really focused on just doing the work. Like, I didn't care too much about money. I wasn't too focused on making a quick buck and making sure every piece of work I did was paid. I just focused on like trying to get good as quickly as I can. And that really helped me early on, because when you're in a beginning stage, especially in business, you're at a disadvantage because you're more likely new to whatever the skill is, for specifically in real estate photo and video. If you're new, and there's guys that have been doing it for years, you're at a disadvantage. And so you need to focus on getting up to their level as quickly as possible. It doesn't mean you have to wait till you're a professional all-star before you start looking to get new clients. It just means that you need to focus your attention in the beginning. You need to be focusing your attention on getting better at what you do. And real quick, I'm going to be talking about doing real estate photo and video at the same time throughout this video. And that's mostly because that's been a huge key to my success, is being able to do both real estate photography and videography for my real estate clients. Because it's beneficial to me because I can charge them more for doing both services. And then it's good for them because they only have to call one person to do it all. And so I'll probably make a video about that later on. You just want to get good at what you do. Like, don't focus on all the money in the beginning. Don't focus on making sure you make money fast, because it's not going to come fast unless it's a fluke. Like, most likely it's going to take you a couple months kind of getting off the ground, getting a few clients under your belt and building a portfolio. But anyways, that's step one. You want to just get good at what you do. Watch YouTube tutorials. Watch hella YouTube videos. When I first started, I binge watched YouTube videos on everything. There's so much to learn out on YouTube. You can literally YouTube anything and start learning. Another way you could do that is buy a course. If you want to kind of fast track your success and don't want to have to search out through YouTube and find everything, buy a course. The third thing that's super helpful is join Facebook groups. So search up real estate video, on Facebook, or real estate photography. You'll find a lot of communities of people that have other beginners like you that you can tap into. That's step one. Just make sure your mentality strictly focused on just getting better at your skill set. Don't worry about the money too early on. Step number two is you need to start building a portfolio. Unless you already have one, then good job, good for you. But if you don't have a portfolio yet, again, during this process of just getting good at what you do and practicing, you need to start taking some of the good stuff you produce and put it somewhere that you could send off to a client if they want to see your work. And so my portfolio is just on my website. I created a quick Wix website, super easy and cheap, easy to do, and you'll look professional. But don't overthink it. Also, if you just want to throw in a Dropbox link, I did that for a long period of time when I was first getting started too. So it just depends on how much time you want to spend. But I would say don't get too hung up. Just find something that's quick and easy that works, and then you can move on. In terms of building up what content to be putting in, if you're not having clients yet, you need to start just reaching out to every single person that has a nice home that you would like to practice in. It doesn't even have to be nice, but just start to get as much practice as possible. You can reach out to Airbnb guests with crappy photos. You can reach out to family and friends, people you know that have homes that look decent, and that you can offer them free photos because you're practicing. And just be honest with people. Just tell them, hey, look, I'm starting this new business. I really need some homes to take photos of. Would you let me practice on your home, and you can have all the professionally edited photos, when I'm done? I don't think too many people would say no to that offer. So that's how you're going to start building up that portfolio. And as you practice and learn and grow, you start to take some of your good content, and you're noticing you're getting better and better, and put it into your portfolio. Then you can send that off to clients. Step number 3 is after you get a portfolio, after you start to build up some practice and can actually deliver on the services, whether it's real estate photography or real estate video, or both, hopefully both, like I was just saying. But I'll talk about that another time. You want to start reaching out to basically as many real estate agents as you can. And don't just reach out with the intention of a sale. Focus on building relationship and delivering value. This concept is probably one of the most important things that has helped me build my business, especially recently since I launched we launched only less than a month ago or so, but I had just a good network of real estate agents like in my circle that knew me, that liked me, that had a good reputation with. And I just reached out to them all. I was like, hey, we just started this new brand called Just Pen and Media. I'd love to work with you sometime. When can we talk, And then I'll invite them to look at my social media. And then I'll see them actually. And then, for example, one of the shoots today, I was just a contact that I literally tried to help, grow her social media with video, was giving her tips. I just would hop on a free consult call with her, just give value, not even pitch at the end, And then it turns out she ended up she's an agent, ended up going to sell her house, and guess who she called? And then meanwhile, we kind of were in touch on Facebook and Instagram as well. She was seeing all the work she was doing, and she was like, oh wow, you guys are so busy. So those two touch points is kind of creating this relationship, right? And like nurturing this lead and building some trust, because she sees we're busy and we can do good work. And then also I reached out to her and delivered value first, so the trust is there. So of course we're the most likely route to go when she needed our services. So I just want you guys to, again, don't focus on money. Money is very important, and don't forget about it. But in the beginning, when you're getting things off the ground, be the guy who's just willing to help and be genuinely helpful. Potentially do free work if you need to do a test shoot. I just did a test shoot last week for a huge client. Just make sure the free work is either going to be benefiting you in a good piece of your portfolio. That's one of the reasons why we did a test shoot. And then second is also it's either got to benefit you to build your portfolio, or it's got to be a potential client that's huge and that you would love to work with, and that if you landed them as a long-term client, they would build your business a lot. So that's kind of 2 rules for free work I use. And don't just constantly be doing free work for the same client, over and over and over again, unless you need that much practice, because some people will take advantage of you like that. You want to get out, reach out. Real estate agents are everywhere, guys. You want to message them on Facebook. You want to reach out to anyone you know personally in your circles, or your parents might know, or friends might know someone. Just reach out to everyone and say what you're doing. Say, hey, I'm starting this real estate photography business. I'm starting to get kind of good, and I'm looking to take on new clients. Do you guys know any real estate agents that I should talk to? Be transparent with people. Be honest. Tell them where you're at and what you're looking to do, and people will help you find a way to get where you want to be. A couple ways I've reached out to clients is just Facebook message. Social media is pretty big, just kind of posting regularly of your photos, showing your work, getting it out there, so you'll attract real estate agents as well. So that's one form of outreach. Then you can cold call people. I've cold called people before. I haven't put in enough time cold calling as I'm going to be in the future, but it's one route to just simply get your name out there and start the conversation. Well, again, approach it from the point of how you can provide value to them first. Another way is just I went out to lunch with a real estate agent, and this is a funny way, and I actually ended up showing my work. And again, it was kind of just lunch. It was a guy I knew. I met him at the gym, actually. So said, hey, we started this new thing. Would you mind if we meet, and have lunch? So I bought him lunch at Qdoba. We were talking, and eventually the conversation came up, of course. Hey, so can I see some of your work? What have you been working on? Showed him our portfolio. Within about 5 seconds, probably looking at it, he said, you have our next listing. I'm going to hire you for our next listing. Just like that. Boom. Now I didn't even really have to sell him. I didn't say a single word. I just showed him our website, and he was scrolling for like 5 seconds. Said, you guys got it. You guys are good. This is good work. I like this. And so that's again why I emphasize that first point, which is try to emphasize getting good at what you do before making a bunch of money, because it has to come in that order. You got to get good first, and the money will follow. Quick tip, you can try to schedule meetings at the brokerages. So if you don't know, some brokerages will let you come in and actually talk to all of their agents. I've done about 5 or 6 of those. It is nerve-wracking, and I'll make a video about that in another way, but it's one way to instantly gain access to a bunch of potential customers, which is super awesome, and all at one time. All right, guys, so moving on. Tip number 4 is basically you just want to keep growing while you're trying to actively get new clients. So keep constantly reaching out and nurturing and building relationships with real estate agents. Keep getting better and keep posting on social media. This is the exact steps I'm doing right now that's growing my business. It's probably actually why I have one of these shoots today, or 2 of these shoots today. One, I reached out through Facebook and reconnected with him, and he saw some of my work previously, so he reached out to me actually, and then I got back at him. And the other one, we've just been in touch through social media, and I reached out and tried to help her, genuinely tried to help her, get where she wants to be. We built that initial relationship, and then she was following me on social media since. She has seen all the work we've been doing and has been, building that know, like, and trust, so that when it's the time that she needs a house shop, we were the go-to to call. So so you just want to keep doing more of that. Like, don't stop. It's called prospecting or making sales and finding new clients, new customers. You want to keep focusing on that, because that's going to be the biggest revenue generator. Once you figure out how to be good at what you do, you need just more clients. And so you need to become master. You need to be good at prospecting, at sales, at getting new clients. So that should be a good focus. A lot of videos about that. I can make a video about that in the future if you guys want, but focus on continually growing, getting better at what you do so the quality goes up. And then also focus on building more relationships and making sure you're constantly finding new people that could potentially hire you. So number 5, I feel like this just fit in here, but while you're growing, getting better, start to add on additional services as well. Try to become more valuable as you can to the real estate agents. Because if you think about it, there's a lot of real estate photographers out there, but then not all of them do video, and then not all of them do 3D tours, and then not all of them even do drone stuff, right? So our company, what I do, I learned all those skill sets, combine them all into one, so a real estate agent can hire us, pay a package fee, just get them all done by our company. That way it's way more convenient, more valuable. It helps them sell their homes and listings faster, and it's a win-win, because I'll make more money from each project, and they'll be able to call one dude, get everything turned around next day, and be happy on their way to selling their home. So find ways to be different and stand out. One other way, stand out and add more services to what you offer, rather than just doing photo or just doing video. You can learn both, and you can do them both at the same time. The real estate photo is probably a little bit harder than video. 3D tours are way easier than both. Drone is takes some time, but again, it's not super hard. And you can watch a bunch of YouTube videos out there. You can buy a course. There's a lot of ways, so don't make excuses. Just find ways to get better, add on more services, and you'll be well on your way. One thing we've done is actually added on agent intros, so we'll have the agent talking in the video, and we'll create educational content too. So we'll do like 10 tips to sell your home faster. We'll make that video for our clients to post on social media for them to get new clients. So those are 2 ways we've really tried to stand out, is by bringing some kick-ass video content to the real estate game. All right, guys, so just a quick recap. Step 1, you want to focus on getting good at what you do. Don't focus on making a bunch of money at first. People, there's such a bad stigma of making money quick in any business. Like, it's gonna take 10 times longer to make as much money as you want to make than you think. So just have that in mind going forward, and rather focus on getting as good as you can at what you do. Try to take the best photos, try to take the best videos. All right, and that's gonna help you build your clients, keep your clients that you get. Because if you suck at what you do, and if you make a sale, and then when you go and do photos and they get them back, they're not gonna like them, and then they're not gonna hire you again. That's not how you create a sustainable long-term business. Step number 2 is, as you're learning and growing, build a portfolio. Find some way you can build a portfolio, either a website or just a Google Drive or Dropbox link that has all your best work in one place that you can send off to clients. And then step number 3, you're gonna start reaching out to clients. Start reaching out and building those relationships. Again, focus on building a relationship, providing value, rather than just asking for them to give you their money first. Like, focus on the relationship long term. Don't always just try to come for the quick buck. If you instead focus on value, long-term relationship, it's going to benefit you. It's going to benefit you long-term in your business for sure. All right, guys. And then after that, you want to keep growing, keep learning new stuff, keep getting better at what you do, keep finding ways to be faster. And then after that, you want to just consistently be prospecting, and you want to learn how to be different and like add on new services to what you offer to your clients. Find ways to provide more value. A big lesson I've learned in business, and something my friend Keanu, a business friend I have, has taught me a lot, is that really you get paid. How's it going? Good. On the walk here. He's taught me is that you get paid in direct proportion to the value you create for your clients. You know, for example, if I just went out and learned photography and I was okay at it, you know, so just decent, you know, maybe my photos are a step up from iPhone photos, but they're not that much better. Imagine how much I would be able to charge for that service. Compare that to where we're at now, where I've learned ways to be good and efficient at what we do and create a product, photos that our clients are wowed at, that the people whose homes we're taking photos of, that they love. And then we're also able to do really awesome photos. We're able to do really awesome videos. We're able to do drone work. That's really cool. We're able to do 3D tours. That's really awesome too. And then provide that package to a client, and then also turn it around in 24 hours and get it done quick just like that, and also deliver it in a way, in a custom delivery website that keeps all their photo and video content in one nice place, and it presents it all nicely, and they get that next day, usually in the morning. Imagine the difference in those two services. One, the value's like here. The other, the value is up here. So if we charge just a fraction of that value, whatever that's worth to them, that's a no-brainer to our clients. And so that's just a lesson moving forward. Think about how you can literally just provide as much value to it can. The value can be, you know, in terms of turnaround times or quality or services or price you charge. You know, there's a lot of different ways to provide more value, but it's just something that if you are always thinking about how to provide more value to your clients first, rather than you making more money, the money will follow the value you provide. So I hope you guys like this video. I know it was way different. I was getting my miles in, getting a little workout in. One quick tip, yeah, don't be slacking. When you're starting a business, don't get lazy on your workouts, guys. Health is your number one priority. You only got one body. You can always start another business. Anyways, let me know what step I talked about in this video stood out to you the most. So I'd love to hear which was actually most helpful. And then also, be sure to drop a comment with the question on what video. Be sure to drop a question to let me know what video I should make a topic on. What topic I should make a video on next, man. I'm so distracted. But I'm finishing up my walk here. I'll see you guys in the next video. We're gonna have a big day of shoots today. I'm excited. And I'm excited to keep sharing this journey with you guys. So let me know what video you guys want to see, what kind of content. And let me know if you like the format of this video, because if it sucks, let me know and I won't do it again. But if it wasn't too bad, if you guys were able to tolerate the shaky footage in terms for some valuable knowledge, maybe it's worth it. So see you guys in the next video. Peace.